Hey, good morning. Merry Christmas. This is Andrea with ADS. Just wishing you a simple Merry Christmas, and don't have long with you today because it's Christmas morning, but I wanted to say hello and again wish you Joyeux Noël and all of that. Feliz Navidad. And wanted to share with you a couple of our Christmas traditions, what we love to do. So today I'm visiting with family and friends in DC. However, today, I just wanted to share about some of the things that we do in terms of traditions for Christmas, and then I wanted to hear about what you do. So I'll share a little bit about how our Christmas day usually goes, and then share with me some of your favorite things that you love to do with your fam. Traditions are a wonderful thing on Christmas, and from a business perspective, because this channel, the ADS Agency, is all about helping solopreneurs and personal branders, entrepreneurs alike, succeed and do better in their business world, especially from a marketing and branding perspective. So traditions are a powerful thing in the business world, and today on Christmas, it's the most important things that we look forward to on Christmas Day. So all right, what do we do on Christmas? So now, of course, we're grown, but I grew up with 3 sisters. I'm number 2 of 4, and so we grew up between South Carolina and Florida. Irmo, South Carolina, for those of you who know that, that's near Columbia, South Carolina. And then also Tallahassee, Florida, which is obviously Tallahassee, Panhandle area. And so, and Grandma's house was in Alabama. So my mother's from Alaska. My dad's family is from Alabama. So we really only knew his side because my mother's side's very small, and her parents passed away early when we were little, or before that. Also, the granddad passed before then. So in any case, we really mainly grew up with my dad's side of the family. And so Grandma's house was really literally over the river and through the woods in Alabama. And so when we had Christmas in Alabama, that was really fun. And Grandma is a wonderful cook. Still is, but she doesn't really do much cooking these days. At our house, which is now in Alabama also, is just up the street from my grandmother. My mom will do a lot of heavy cooking on Christmas. So we'll all wake up. The kids usually wake up very, very early. And then we kind of have to like all roll around in our pajamas. We wait for everybody to get up, get dressed. Well, actually not get dressed. They actually, it's largely a pajama day unless we have to get dressed for some reason. So everybody, at least we're waiting for everyone to get up and roll around and get into the living room. And by then, usually some kind of Christmas music is going, or some kind of Christmas movie while everyone's waiting. And Grandma will come up from the hill now, because she's just down the hill. And so by then, that's usually when all the kids can open their presents. And it really just kind of depends, because my sister's family, one of my sisters who has 3 kids, she's in Georgia, her in-laws are in South Carolina, so they trade off for holidays. So I don't know if you guys do that, but they will trade off and sometimes be at the in-laws for Christmas. This year they are at home. They're doing their own Christmas at home for the first time in Georgia, so I'm very curious to see how that went. I'm sure it was lots of fun. And then I have another sister who has kids. She's got 3 little ones and a teenager. When I say little, like diapers little. So they're in Tallahassee, Florida. And what they'll do, they typically always come up, but this year's different. So they're in Florida also. And then I have my parents normally host Christmas at their home. So if all the kids are available, they'll all come to the home in Alabama, and that's where we'll do Christmas. And so this year's a little funky because the parents are in Texas visiting my uncle on my mother's side, so that's where they are, and everyone's a bit split up. I'm in DC with family friends here. So, but I'm just sharing with you what some of the things we normally do for Christmas. So, yeah. So then, we wait for all the kids to get up. But that's not hard. Really, we're waiting for the adults to get up. Grandma comes up the hill, then we open presents. Sometimes, if it takes her a little bit longer, the kids will open presents and we'll save some for her. And then we'll do Christmas breakfast, so it's always something delicious. could be pancakes, could be blueberry pancakes with eggs. Sometimes there's monkey bread. That's now become a thing, but we've been doing it for years. So of course it's basically like donuts. Donuts in a bundt cake shape with pecans and drizzled with all that. At some point during the day, we'll make pralines, which is one of my things I love to do. And so my grandma taught me how to make pralines years ago. And so I do that now. It's kind of like a family treat. And let's see what else for breakfast. Pralines isn't really for breakfast. That just happens later in the day. All kinds of goodies. OJ and grits and probably, sausage and bacon and whatever. I mean, my mom just makes whatever. Sometimes there's a breakfast casserole, depending on how many people are in the home. So, and then there's some kind of Christmas dinner later in the day. So in our little circle, we pull names. So we have an adult circle, and then there's like a kids circle. So the adult circle pulls names and the kids circle pulls names. And then a couple of days later, like on a Saturday, so this year it will be on a Saturday, we'll go to one of the aunts' homes and do a bigger circle. So it's a bigger Christmas circle that we do. And so with that one, it's all the aunts, uncles, everything. And again, there's two circles there. So it's a big family circle and the adults pull names, and then there's a little family circle and the kids pull names. And then the aunts will cook, and whoever's hosting usually does all the meats and things, and everyone else brings sides and all that. And we'll do a big dinner and gifts, and then definitely caroling. So, and my grandmother always loves this, and my uncle Ed is a very wonderful pianist, musician in general. And so he'll play piano. And we have plenty of wonderful singers in the family, so they all will pitch in and harmonize, and it sounds beautiful and it's fun. And the kids, of course, love it because it's all the classics like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but you also have beautiful like Oh Holy Night, Silent Night, all those kinds of songs, Joy to the World, all the basics. So it's a lot of fun, and we just have a great time with it. So that's what we do on Christmas. How about you guys? I want to hear from you. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas day. Again, Merry Christmas morning, and chat with you later. Mwah. Also, if you like this video, be sure to like it and also subscribe. So be sure to subscribe. Just hit the button below and then you can subscribe below. All right. And be sure to follow us to the ADS Agency. That's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Cheers. See ya. Enjoy your fam.